Hi, World History. I wanted to really quickly remind you about the Art as Expression assignment. There are several people who have still not completed that and need to turn it in. And so I wanted to go back and remind you about the purpose of that project and the different components so that you can get that completed and turned in as soon as possible. So most people had checkpoint 1 completed, so nice job on that. So I'm going to start on checkpoint 2 and work my way down from there. So checkpoint 2 was reading about the Battle of the Somme. If you click into checkpoint 2, you're going to see that there's a Battle of the Somme document set in there and also a graphic organizer. So you can use that graphic organizer to put your evidence or your pieces of information about the Battle of the Somme into the right format for that checkpoint. In the document set, there are pictures and then there's also readings that describe the Battle of the Somme. And so the checkpoint 2 actual product is for you to describe what happened on the first day of the Battle of the Somme and make the argument as to which side won. There's not a right and a wrong answer on this one. Looking at the evidence, you can say one side or the other side won, depending on which evidence you use. So you could look at the British side or you could look at the German side of that battle. So all you need to do is write out a paragraph, say, here's what happened, here's which side I think won, and here's the evidence that I'm using to support that. So that's the checkpoint 2 documents. Checkpoint 3 then looks at the experience of soldiers. So in checkpoint 3, you're going to look at this Realities of War document set. And again, there's a graphic organizer if you need help organizing your evidence and putting it in the correct format. So in checkpoint 3, you are going to go in and you're going to describe what the experiences were for soldiers. So we looked at lots of art examples for this one. We looked at different paintings. We looked at a poem example. And so from that evidence, you're going to choose one piece of artwork and copy and paste it into the first part here. And then you're going to write your description of how that piece of art describes what soldiers experienced. So one example that I saw several people chose for this one was the picture or the painting of soldiers lined up and they had their heads bandaged and they were holding on to each other to be able to get to the field hospital. And so you could take a picture like that, copy and paste it in here, and then describe the effects of poison gas and how soldiers were injured or how they were blinded as a result of the use of chemical warfare during World War I. Again, you're describing that art piece and how that changed the experience for soldiers in this checkpoint 3 document. There's a lot of ideas in this one of different types of art that you could pick from. I would highly suggest doing a Google search for World War I art and using that, or you can use the document set that's attached in there. So again, that one should be pretty quick and easy. Once you pick your art piece and you paste it in, you're just describing it and what it tells you about soldiers' experience. Checkpoint 4 is specifically you brainstorming and coming up with an idea for your own art piece. And so there's an art analysis in here and there's an art tool slideshow that describes that. And then in the World War I art, it gives you how to organize your own art piece and what that's going to show about World War I, World War II, and then modern day. So in the checkpoint 4 document, it asks you what were the effects of the war and how can art be a way to show that emotional or that traumatic life experience. And so you're going to write your paragraph describing how art is used in that way. And then you're going to copy and paste a second piece of World War I art into this document. Okay, so again, it's a second piece of art, and then you're putting in your paragraph of information. It also asks in this one for your bibliography information. So your piece of art from checkpoint 3 and from checkpoint 4, you want to write the name and the artist of the pieces that you chose, and then how those specifically help answer the question about art during war. So you're going to fill out that chart at the bottom. Again, that's checkpoint 4. And you should have 1 through 4 finished at that point. That checkpoint 4 document, you can basically copy and paste into your art as expression description. So that gets put down into here, into this final product. And then checkpoint 5 is the last checkpoint that's kind of independent. So this one looks at modern day soldiers. So you're looking at Iraq and Afghanistan and examples of art and war from those. There was a documentary that we watched in class that was all together, and that's included in this examples of art by Iraqi or Afghanistan veterans. And so in checkpoint 6, you're going to describe modern day, how is art used as an effective tool for current modern day veterans. So you're going to go in and answer that question and explain it either in this box, or you can respond down here at the bottom, wherever you want to type that information. You're then going to put all of your information together into your poster or whatever format you want to use to present it. That could be in a Google slide, would be a good way to do that. If you want to draw out and do this by hand, you could take a picture of your poster and submit that. But checkpoint 6 is you putting everything together and getting ready to present that information. So you're going to describe the art, why you chose it, and what it tells us. And then the second part is the oral presentation rubric. You can kind of ignore that until you present. So you're going to put your art description final piece in here, and then you're going to present that to me. We can do a Zoom meeting. You could use the open office hours, however you want to get together with me to present that piece and show me your finished art style. We can make that happen. So you're going to put in those 2 final pieces, and then I will get that graded for you. So if you have questions on this project or you need additional help, send me an email and we can schedule an individual Zoom session to talk about it, or we can also meet up during open office hours, and I would be more than happy to help you get this project finished so that it's not showing up red in your year view anymore. So again, you can email me, give me a call, let me know what I can do to help you out, and let's get this project wrapped up. Thanks.